like it?
We're just going to fondle the balls whilst you talk to us. And,
yeah, okay.
We're not going to do that.
In case you're a bit stressed. Do you remember those?
Yeah, you'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Have you got me?
Have I got you?
1, 2, 2, 2.
There's a big crack in the screen on the right-hand side. That's cool. Right, roll it. Just go. I've been recording all this shit.
Oh, have you? Okay. Brilliant.
The outtakes.
So, who are you going? I'm joking, don't worry. Right.
That's how you should open it. Yes. I was just saying you should be the fuck of you.
John, nice to meet you. This is awkward. Yeah. Right, boys, hello, welcome. Rock and roll waits for no one. Unfortunately, strep throat doesn't. So sorry for the voice, as you can hear. I've been rocking a bit too hard, and my throat's a little bit iffy, so I'll try and project a little bit for you guys. My name's John. John the Be a Kid here for Dave Cyderbaby on Rock Radio UK.
We like John.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, guys, you just want to go down the line, introduce yourselves, and tell me, well, first of all, obviously here with the 1-2 punch. And guys, do you want to introduce us? Sorry? What? The 1-2 punch? No, it isn't. Sorry.
The hot 1-2.
The hot 1-2.
The 1-2 punch.
Absolutely. I was like, John, whatever you do, don't fuck up the name. Yeah. Genuinely, this is my first interview that I've been doing with you guys.
That's great. Right, let's run. We've got wrong with the punches, man.
Yeah, sure. Right, boys, here we are. My name's John the Beer Kid here with Dave Cyderbaby on Rock Radio UK. I'm here with the hot 1-2.
Yeah!
Almost like a punch, but yeah. Well, I say, guys, rock and roll waits for no one, but unfortunately, strep throat does. So, unfortunately, I've been rocking a bit too hard. Mainly your guys' fault. But if you guys want to introduce yourselves, go down the line and tell me who you are and what you do in the band.
Yeah, I'm Simon. I'm the lead singer of the Hot One Punch.
I'm Manners. I'm lead guitar.
I'm Kev and I play rhythm.
I'm Nick. I play the bass. I'm Joe and I play the drums.
Fantastic. Well, guys, obviously hot off your set here at Firevolt Rock Festival in the lovely Stockport. You guys just missed the bad weather, but how was that for you guys? Because certainly there was no bad weather for you guys on stage today. That was all smiles all round. How was that?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. It was quite funny. There was a brief downpour mid-set. And they parted like the Red Sea for a minute. Because you got the bar at the back that's covered in the front of the stage. But as soon as the rain stopped, everyone was back. It was great. So,
fantastic.
Yeah. And they were loud and they came in forces.
Yeah. It was a wicked set. We love Firevolt, and it's so great to be back here for a second year. And
yeah, absolutely. Further up the bill as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. So, and how's the rest of the festival been? Besides just being on stage, have you guys had some time to have a look around as well?
Maybe drank a little bit too much yesterday.
It's one of the few.
Speak for yourself.
It's one of the few festivals all our partners come to. Like, it's blocked out for the weekend. We're all coming, we're all driving, and we're all staying the whole weekend. So we were here yesterday, turned up, had a great time, really enjoyed South of Salem yesterday. Looking forward to Florence Black tonight. So, we're here, and we're having a great time.
Awesome,
and,
awesome.
We're all drinking.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Well, it's part of the fun, isn't it? Absolutely, guys, yeah. But speaking of the fun, though, like, one thing I did notice about you guys on stage, you all have certainly your own energy, your own personality in a way, but there's a lot of presence individually from each of you as well. Like, are you enjoying it as much as you're putting across? Because it certainly looks like it.
I think that's the main thing. Like, we all have fun, and it just naturally, like, I don't think any of us try to, it just happens.
It's effortless,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's effortless, and it's one of those things. I think if you tried too hard to mimic that, it would be quite obvious. We've all got our day jobs. We all go through our own, stuff that we have to in our own personal lives. So when you're actually out there, seeing people wearing your merch, seeing people singing the songs back, and seeing the smiles and laughter on people's faces, like, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
And that means a lot as well, you saying that from my perspective, because I thought I looked miserable when I play. All I do is sweat at the back behind the drum kit and look angry. But if you think I look like I was enjoying myself, thank you.
Well, the thing is, like they say, is the old adage with drummers, being a drummer myself, is that if you're dribbling out of both sides of your mouth,
the stage is level.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So that's how we all know.
How can you tell when the drummer's knocking at your door?
I don't know. How
speeds up.
Fantastic, boys. Absolutely fantastic. But it's really true as well that you interact with the crowd individually in your own way as well. like you all take your own moments to step forward. Obviously, not just in terms of your solos musically, but I think in terms of personalities as well. Like you all just like to have that little moment each and find those little spots. It's really, really interesting to watch. But do you guys? I mean, obviously, I guess you don't plan for that, do you? But is that just part of who you guys are naturally as people off stage?
I think you have to feed off a crowd. If the crowd are feeling it and you're playing a show where you can kind of gauge it from people wearing merch. You know, we rocked up here yesterday. There's a lot of people saying hello, seen the band before, lots of people wearing the merch. So you kind of already know that there's people here for the band. Mm-hmm. So when you step out on the stage, you've got to hit it with some energy, and you've got to make it. You've got to make a big impact straight away, and that's what we try and do. We try and pick people out of the crowd, pull them into the show, because they've got to feel like they're part of the show.
Absolutely.
That's not to say though that we don't spend I never thought I'd be in a rock band and do choreography in rehearsals, because there's absolutely times in kind of our rehearsals where like we should be trying to do this, chop and change here, this here, and it makes it more of a show. Yeah.
I think ultimately though we all love ourselves, so
but you have to have a bit of that, don't you? You have to turn it on. Yeah, you got to turn it on though. You're at a festival like this, like you say, you've got a crowd of people. Like if they're feeding you, you've got to give it back, haven't you? If you do, and your energy's lower, then it's going to drop, isn't it? You've got to go above that. Yeah.
You don't think about it. It's just kind of this kind of thing that just happens on stage, isn't it?
Yeah. Good. Fantastic, guys. I've got to ask the question. Are you guys touring at the moment? Any new music or anything coming out anytime soon?
No new music. We're pretty much hitting the road from now on. We've got a load of festivals for the end of the summer. We're then jumping on the tour with Scarlet Rebels in October. And then we've got our own headline tour at the end of the year. And then it's hibernation and writing album number 2, I think.
All tour dates and gig dates are viewable on Hot 12 socials at the Hot 12 for everything, right?
At the Hot 12 and the Hot12.com.
So we can't remember the dates off the top of our head, man. We're not that good.
So at the Hot 12 and the Hot 12 on socials. .com as well. Yeah. Well, you heard it here, guys. Thank you very much for spending some time with me, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for taking care.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
That was great.
Awesome.
That was very good.
In all seriousness,
I'm only joking, but
as long as I get the name right, it's going to be fun.
But what was really nice was the questions how you tied it directly to that performance as well. I saw you in the crowd, I could see you watching everything as well. And that was great.
That's good. Thank you. Ultimately,
I feel hurt. They said it was the best interview.